Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon and welcome back to more Pokémon White. In the last episode we continued a crawl through the cave and I complained a lot about the encounter rate because I think we had so many situations where we just took one step after getting out of an encounter, immediately getting to the next encounter. The encounter rate in this cave is dumb. Anyway, we continue on with going through the cave with encounters. I am so done with this cave already, but we're gonna deal with it today. We're gonna be done with it momentarily. There's just a little bit down here to explore. We could check out what that is. We got a magnet. Good for electric type moves. We don't have a Pokemon that can benefit from that just yet, but maybe we will. We won't. Did not have the attack way because of that game. Okay? I could have been fine without you doing that. Anyway, we're gonna run away from that Ferris seat because it starts to spin up and we don't want to deal with a spun up Ferris seat. Hi there, Anne, how's it going? Many different values mixed together and the world becomes grey. That is unforgivable. I will separate Pokemon and people and black and white will be clearly distinct. That's not how you should view the world, by the way. Only then will Pokemon become perfect beings. Yes, that is my dream. That is the dream I must fulfill. Nomi, do you have a dream of your own? Yes. To not see the world in black, white or grey, but in beautiful colors, shades of hue and all above. So, yeah, screw you. You have a dream. That's wonderful. I'll learn just what kind of dream you have. In battle! I just told you my dream. I'm not really... Go ahead. You know, if you think it'll help you, go ahead. But I was pretty forward about my dream there. Not gonna lie. Also, your Boldore, I hope it has 30 because otherwise it's just gone in an instant. It probably has. Oh, look at it! Who would have figured that one out? It has 30! Do you believe that Pokemon battles help us understand one another? Yes. Because you obviously want to find out more about me and you always do this through Pokemon battles. Which is weird for someone who wants to just have Pokemon be free. Let's see, Tolkien. Solid 2. Coil. Let me just take a look at Coil. The user coils up and concentrates. This raises its attack and defense stat as well as its accuracy. What does that do? The user's bullet grows all at once, raises attack and special attack stats. We're just going for attack, the other one gives me attack and defense. Yeah, we're gonna go for Coil over that. Coil over growth. Joltik. We're gonna bulldoze that bug. We're gonna bulldoze that bug. Because it's definitely not an arachnid because it doesn't have 8 legs. Ooh, new Pokemon type, the arachnid type Pokemon. And a lot of Pokemon that we called spider Pokemon, surprisingly enough, would not fall into that because they don't have the 8 legs. Beautiful job, good job, Ness. Also level 36. Ooh, I love that defense. Good job with that. Ferroseed. You're gonna stay out because you can bulldoze that as well. Let's go. Bulldoze that. Lowering your speed, getting my health back. Iron defense for crying out loud. I just love the music. I wish I would lower your defense with that, but it just lower your speed. That sucks. Yeah, that doesn't suck as much. Anyway, bulldoze. I just wonder right now. Metal Claw again. Doesn't matter. If you get a critical hit again, then that sucks, of course. Let's see. That did more. Ow. Wait. Okay, whatever. We're fine. Clink! Ness! I will show you that my love for my friends permits. Whatever, I did not get that. I hope it's not levitating. It's not. Oh boy. Let's see, what moves do you know? Gear grind. You're really grinding my gears there. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a dumb 5-hit move. Something like that. Anyway, it's gone. Good job, Ness. I doubt that you get out of the red. You actually got out of the red exactly. My friend's getting hurt. That's what Pokemon battle. You challenged me to a Pokemon battle. Excuse me while Tolkien is evolving. Hey! Congratulations, your Tolkien evolved into superior. Why? Because Tolkien loves me? Look at my big snake. That sounds horrible. Is it impossible for me to win while feeling bad about being a trainer? You're an idiot, first and foremost, because you challenged me to Pokemon battles and then they complain about the fact that your Pokemon get hurt. Like, if you don't wanna get your Pokemon get hurt, don't challenge people to fights. It's as simple as that. As if I could pursue the truth with something as meaningless as a battle. As if that could make me worthy to become friends with the legendary Pokemon. Nomi! Just a little further to Mistralton City. Boy! Bianca, you have good ears. I can't believe you heard Nomi's voice from that far away. Nomi, who is this trainer? Professor Juniper, what are you thinking? You appear to have no qualms about the relationship between Pokemon and people. You put Pokemon into categories using arbitrary rules and think you can understand them like that. The very idea of a Pokédex revolts me. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh my, looks like you're not my biggest fan. Your opinion is understandable. It happens to be different from mine, which is equally understandable. How about if all people get to decide for themselves how to relate to Pokemon? You're saying I should just follow people to think whatever they want, allow, and treat Pokemon however they want, no matter whether the Pokemon suffer? I refuse to tolerate the existence of a word like that. No, I don't think that's what she's... Well, I didn't expect him to change his mind right away, but I hope he'll spend a little time trying to understand how others feel. Now then, I think I'll go collect a little more data. For Pokemon and people to get along better, we need to take steps to learn more about them. No, me. I'm gonna go with Professor Juniper now, cause I'm her bodyguard. Everyone is so weird. For crying out loud, game! You know, you could just throw me a bone here and give me at least a shiny one. Look at the giant snake that we have here. Look at it. Actually, once we're out... Let's take a quick look at the stats of our Pokemon here. Love the snake. So, yeah, really good with defense. Like, good defense and special defense, which I can just appreciate. Much more of an attacker still. You are my defense powerhouse. Surprisingly enough, special defense Tolkien is better with. Need to keep that in mind. Both of you are attackers, not special attackers. Then we have Patootie, who is more of a special attacker and the speedster in the party, but has overall the weakest attack stat of the whole team. So Patootie, seriously, get it together. But you are unaware of stuff, which kind of fits. Anyway, let's see what this place holds in store. First of all, we're going to the Poké Center. heal the party up again. And then we will go around and talk to strangers. And also, let me just check my map really quickly. Gonna check the map. Gonna sort stuff here. Where is the map? Here is actually, I'm gonna register the map and then we're gonna use it because we're gonna use that a little bit more. Okay, what do we have here? The Celestial Tower, that's there. Twist Mountain. Assyria's City. In winter the city is covered with snow as far as the eye can see. Dragon Spiral Tower. So is that with Assyria's City? So that's still not here. Celestial Tower. And Villa Town, a city with a rail yard where trains park for an overhaul. Okay, so that means we're good to go here. When the Pokemon lands the move Hidden Power, somehow I can't tell what type that move will be. Should I tell you what type of Hidden Power your Pokemon will learn? Sure, tell me. But 2D. If this Pokemon were to learn Hidden Power, the move's type would be Dragon. That's surprising. The entry and password. What in the world is the Entralink? I don't know, I don't care. Hi, you can help me by... Honestly, I don't know. Actually, you can help me by buying off these nuggets that I got. Wherever they are. I also have Stardust. Buy my Stardust. Shiny Stone, Repel. Still have the Fossil. 2 nuggets. You can buy those from me. And that's everything. That's all she wrote. Thank you very much for your help there. Bye. Also, hold on. Hold on. Anyway. What Pokeballs do you sell? None. You just give me all of the moves to change the weather. Good to know. Well then, let's talk to everyone. Skylar's grandfather was a legendary pilot. Skylar's the city's gym leader. She's a really nice person. I believe it. I'll believe that. Why do I feel like you wanna beat me up? Trading sweethearts you receive through feeling checks is one way to get heart scales. If you show off your Pokemon to a lady in Driftdale City, you get a heart scale. You get heart scales too. What are you talking about? Who was I again? Oh, that's right, I am the move teacher. You've come to make me force your Pokemon to forget some moves? No. Remember me if there are moves that need to be forgotten. Everybody calls me the reminder girl. I know every move the Pokemon learn while they're leveling up, and I can make Pokemon remember those moves. If you bring me heart skills, I'll make a Pokemon remember a move. Should a move be remembered? Let's take a look at what Toki could learn. Tackle, Vine Whip. You have Mega Drain that you potentially could learn, but you don't really have anything that's worthwhile. Let's just check through everything. Ness, maybe you have something that would be interesting. Rock Blast, Withdraw, Sand Attack, Feint, Rock Polish, Stealth Rock. I mean, Slash is still a pretty good move for you. I mean, Smackdown is good because that way I can pull those potential flying types or Pokemon that have Levitate that would be weak to ground. That's why I keep that. I think you don't have anything that I'm interested in that case. But Judy, let's check you. Oh, there's Gust, Heart Stamp, Prison, Air Cutter, Cracked Amnesia, Calm Mind. Calm Mind would be one of the things where I'm like, that might potentially be good for you because you're not the strongest, but I don't have too many art skills, so I'm gonna wait on that. Our family is very fussy about Pokemon moves. I realized that. So I'm gonna remember that place for later. Hi! Oh, hi! Know me, right? Let me see your Pokédex for a moment. What do we have here? So you found 71 Pokémon, eh? Staggering! You've seen a Clink! You've become quite a trainer! Hey, excuse me. I was really excited and forgot my manners. My name is Juniper too. Cedric Juniper. The professor who gave you the Pokédex is my daughter. That girl has told me a lot about you. It really makes my day to meet you. In honor of our meeting, I'm going to upgrade your Pokédex. Yay! Some Pokémon can change forms, even when it's the same individual. If you have already seen a form, you can check it with this whenever you want. I also added a function to make searching easier. Professor, who's the trainer? Oh, I forgot my introductions. Skylar, this is a friend of my daughter's. Nomi is traveling around Unova to complete the Pokédex. Oh, I see. So that means you'll be challenging the gym? Oh boy, I'm really looking forward to it. That's right, Nomi. You should challenge this gym. If nothing else, this gym is really out there. See you, Skylar. If something comes up again, I'll let you know. Professor, my plane is a cargo plane. It carries cargo, not people. Technically, it has to carry both, but whatever. And you're talking as if places like Kanto and Sinnoh are right around the corner. Nah, Skylar, if you keep frowning, your face might freeze like that. And that'd be a shame. People and Pokemon, we all have to help each other out. See you later. Sheesh. It's hard to believe a happy-go-lucky guy like that could be a world-renowned Pokemon professor. Heads up, Nomi. As a gym leader, I'd be happy to have you challenge the gym, but there's something I need to take care of first. Just now, as I was flying the cargo plane, I saw something at the top of the Celestial Tower. I'm sure that it is a sick Pokemon. If it is, I can't just leave it there. I have to look into it right away. I'm leaving for Route 7 Celestial Tower. You can come along if you want. Thanks, I might come by later. There's still a lot to explore here. Mistralton City, strewn with windblown leaves. Well done. Hi there. If you have a gym badge from Mistralton, I'll tell you something cool. Okay. Cannons! Cannons! Skylar's gym is full of cannons! Okay. You see field after field located near the runways. Freshly picked vegetables can be sent to faraway regions very quickly. Cool. The only planes that fly out of Mistralton's airport are cargo planes. If trainers want to fly, they can go with a Pokemon that knows the move fly. Cool, thank you. Hello. Welcome to the Sky City in Mistralton. Take this as a keepsake. Cool. If a Pokemon holds an item called Sharpie, its flying type moves will be powered up. Cool. My dream was to become a pilot and fly away, far away. I still have that dream in my heart. Sweet, lovely sweethearts, check feelings between two people. If you are a great match, you can get a sweet on sweetheart. Meltingly sweet sweetheart. If you bring a lot of sweetheart pieces, I will trade you for something happy. Okay. Because I know a lot of planes, I can maintain them. Because I know a lot about Pokemon, I can be strong. Sure. Because of this control tower, planes can fly safely in the sky wherever they are, where there are no roads. From that, I take this lesson. If trainers lead Pokemon correctly, Pokemon will feel safe and fight well. What a weird connection to make. When you use the move Fly, you can return to a Poké Center you've already visited. But if Pokemon don't know their destination, they cannot fly there. It's weird, Pokemon apparently cannot look ahead. Chululululuva! for this place. For the places that I cannot reach. Ask flying or psychic type Pokémon for help sometimes. I cannot even imagine everyday life without Pokémon. Hello! Deliver a lot of cargo quickly. This is the Mr. Earton Cargo Service. It's not a good slogan, just, you know, maybe make it a bit more smooth. Mr. Earton Cargo Service. Our slogan is quick and safe. I mean, it's probably correct, but it's not a good slogan. Planes! They're shapes! They are perfectly designed to fly! There's no excess in the mechanics for flying. Whatever you say. Ba 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 ba! Sorry, I was not looking. Skydrop. Well then, let's just have a look-see around. Oh! I bought... If I want to eat delicious vegetables, the ones grown in the wild are the best. As the weather and the seasons change, wild vegetables get more and more tasty. And Pokemon like to eat wild vegetables. I mean, Pokemon are wild creatures by heart, so it makes sense that they like eating stuff that they can find out in the wild. It's dangerous to play in a landing strip, but you should be okay on ours. You only have one cargo flight a day. That doesn't seem correct. Pokemon and people work together to open up desolated land and make a place where everyone could live. I'm certain that this cooperative spirit will remain unchanged. They're really trying to hammer home how this, the story of this game is. How one organization tries to ruin that bond. The Stratton City Pokemon Gym. Leader Skylar, the high-flying girl. Skylar completed the cargo plane run. She must have gone somewhere after. Maybe to the Celestial Town Route 7? Good thing that you maybe probably know that. I'm just here checking out if there's more people to talk with here. But it doesn't seem like it. I don't care about anything anymore. We're moving forward. Dang it, that was a dead end. Hi, what's your deal? Yeah, many people have had their Pokemon stolen by Team Plasma. Yeah. Sorry about that. I mean, it's not... I'm not the one doing that, but I still feel sorry about that. Hey, bud. That raised walkway. If you stand still, you'll fall off, so you have to keep moving. Or you just set 1 foot into the grass and be like, no, you have to fight now! Look at the big snack. Look at it. Anyway, slam! And we missed. Let's try it again since the first turn was a complete wash. That's gonna sting. Not enough though. Maybe Leaf Tornado, that should not take you out, I hope. And... damn it! Talkie, that was too much! Anyway, oh my god, game, why you a prick? We already have a Watchog. It's Patty. It's also just raining, it's kinda tedious. Hi, what's your deal? Sometimes you find more than just strong Pokemon in the tall grass. Yeah, sometimes you find little shits in the tall grass as well. Oh, look at the little Dwebble. I have a big Dwebble now. It's a big pissed crab in a shell. Anyway, Leaf Blade. It's just normal damage, but I still get the stab out of it, so... Oh... You are so rude to me. It's almost as if it has sturdy, but it don't. Simisage. Simisage, I think it's the grass type one, right? Yes! Still got hurt by the pointy stones even though I'm flying. Bye! Hey! Strong! What a trainer! The people constantly just screaming and yelling stuff in this generation is kind of weird and off-putting. Also wonder right now. Ultra Ball. That's not what I'm wondering. Crying out loud. Ha! Tranquil. No, I was wondering what level Patty has right now. Okay, let's start it off with Leaf Tornado. See how much damage that does. Okay. That might actually play perfectly into my hand, because now you're roosting. Generate some health. You actually regenerated everything, so that doesn't help me at all. Tolkien! Flipping! I hate you! Now we're never gonna catch that thing. If it's just constantly using Roost, we're never gonna catch that. Thank you! Ah! I don't think it's dark enough out that works, but that is Water Bug, damn it. Not an Ultra Ball. Bless you! Doggo did a snooze. Thank you. Thank you for that. Bless you. Bless you. Anyway, Glitch.
Tranquil. The wild pigeon Pokemon. I think your dog might be allergic to this Pokemon.
You know what, Glitch? You might actually be correct about that. Let's just get that thing into a box. Yeah. Your name's gonna be... L... Urgy. L. Urgy. There you go. I only wanted to fight you. You actually looked up. Oh! Oh! What? That's not a Pokemon. Just an ordinary trainer. How did you confuse me with a Pokemon? I mean, I could be a low bunny and that damn sexy, but still. Oh, that Palpitoad is gone. Just saying. Did things dead. Bye. Sorry. I'm not really sorry, but still. And Scoliope. Patootie, that's for you. That is for you, Patootie. I love Scoliope's design. It's such a cool design. Anyway. That sucked. That sucked harder than I was expecting, honestly. Dang it! It was smart enough to protect itself. And that's not okay. I cannot stand for Pokemon protecting themselves. How dare they? There you go, Patootie. Come on, good stats. Bit more in the attack would be good. Future Sight. Future Sight is a strong move. Like 100 power, 100 accuracy, but it takes 2 turns. This is like the long play, and that works only in matches where you would expect it to be useful for you. And I don't think it's gonna be useful for me in any of the matches that we're gonna have. So we're gonna keep our old moves. We're gonna give up on that. Nobody cares about that. Shelmet! Shelmet, bug, Shelmet, bug. Nothing but bug actually. Not bug steel, but just bug. Also knows how to protect itself. Why does everything know protect? Because nothing wants to die, probably. You are not an ordinary trainer, you're a strong trainer. Thank you. You're also something. I just wanna get out of the grass before I end this episode. No, my dog's allergic to you. Leave me be. Don't sneeze. It's gonna be fine. I'm running. I can't run because the cane takes so freaking long with the animations and everything. There we go. We're out of it. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this episode. We're finally out of the cave and into even more shenanigans. Hope you're looking forward to more. And especially getting up to Celestial Tower. See you then. Bye.